best time of year to fix your foundation, we kind of jokingly talk about that in-house, is when the issue's happening. You know, a lot of people want to put foundation problems off because they're expensive, so there really is no good time of year because you know you're facing an expense. But truly, the quicker you can cut off and head off an issue that you see forming in your home's foundation, whether it's a waterproofing issue or whether it's a structural issue, the time is really now. From KC Pier's perspective, we work 365 days a year, essentially, aside from major holidays and things like that. But we work around the clock. We work regardless of rain, snow, sleet. Sometimes Mother Nature will present, outside issues. It's snowing and you're supposed to be digging outside, or it's rained so much that you have risks to have hits and digging collapse, the mud collapse, the walls collapse on you. So you have to make adjustments. But aside from that, given normal, weather changes within Kansas City, we ultimately can do repairs. And that includes the winter, especially going into the winter now. We hear that question a lot. But, in all seriousness, it truly is a saying in the foundation world that foundations don't fix themselves. Once those issues develop, they're not going to get better. They will continue, your walls will continue to leak, those cracks will continue to form. Ultimately, it could lead to settling. Walls moving in or out will continue to move in and out. So the sooner that you fix those issues, it is a major cost savings. In fact, just most recently, I was in a house just 6 months ago, and the resolution ended up doubling. She couldn't afford it then, and now it's doubled, and now we have a phased solution going in. So we have a 3-part solution that's going in. It'll be comprehensive. We'll cover everything. But those are the types of problems that if we would have addressed it, say 6 months ago, we could have saved literally tens of thousands of dollars in repair. And Mother Nature can do that. When your house is vulnerable, and vulnerable means you have cracks in your foundation. So there's some scars, or so there's some cracks within the walls themselves that obviously affects the structural integrity. And then if Mother Nature wants to bring on a drought or bring on conditions that are conducive to settling, and you haven't resolved those cracks, you haven't re-strengthened those cracks, then it is more vulnerable. And it will begin to affect the different areas of the house. And so an area that, say, is 15 foot exposed by a crack being affected in a drought condition, or areas that are exposed or conditional for structural issues, that 15 foot can change to 50 foot. And every foot that needs to be addressed obviously comes with a cost in the structural world. And the same thing with waterproofing. So the sooner you head off the issues, the more affordable the solutions are going to be, the better it is for the structural integrity of the home, and ultimately is healthier for your home's foundation. So attacking those at any time of the year is always best. And it really doesn't matter from KC Pier's eyes. We have solutions, and work, given Mother Nature around the clock, all seasons of the year.